welcome to another LEGO knockoff bootleg review. This is DCSuperHeroes set 7115, the Batpod. This is copy from the LEGO set that was sold to a limited amount of people, and that's quite expensive due to one reason. The rubber tires on the vehicle are very rare. They only come on this set and the original Batman Ultimate Collector's tumbler, the really big one that comes with a Dark Knight Joker and Dark Knight Batman minifigure. Both those figures are relatively expensive now on the market. I have seen them for just over 200 something Hong Kong dollars for a single figure, which is not too bad. Maybe 200 up to 300 now I think, which is still not too bad, but still. DeCool has also copied the big tumbler now, including the copy of those figures as well, so you can see if you want to get that from DeCool. So yeah, so in a weird way, if you just want to build the Batpod with official LEGO and only substitute the rubber tires, that's one way you can do that. And with the instruction booklet from this or online sources, you can definitely pick out all the pieces you need to build your Batpod or tumbler sets. So this box has a little handle on top, pretty thick cardboard, printing on the top there, printing on the bottom with basic information, telling you roughly how big this Batpod is going to be. And on the back, there's a price tag there. I got this for 100 Hong Kong dollars, which is way cheaper than the official thing. And on the side of the box, it has some general information regarding this set. Contains small parts, not intended for children under 3 years, different languages, different language. And the other side says Batpod. The Chinese name for this is just Bat motorcycle, motor car. Not quite sad onion faces. And as you can see on here, there are a few spare pieces, which thank God they do, because some of these spare pieces were far too tight for my liking, so I swapped them with pieces that weren't too tight. And like I said, this of course does come with an instruction manual right here. Nothing too special about this. It's pretty much a page for page, almost a page for page copy from the official LEGO set. The only thing is on the back, let's go look at the back on the last page of the build. And on here you can see some of the other stuff that they have copied and released or are going to copy. I've reviewed that one, I reviewed that one, and I haven't seen these around yet. That one's out, so if you want to, if you can't afford the real thing and consider picking that one up. I reviewed that one too, but the figures were slightly wrong. You can check out those videos. And I've not seen that one around yet. I've reviewed the Xingyuan version, but maybe a DeCool version would be neat too. I still have two of these towers, not sure how to combine two of them to make a bigger tower, but I'm gonna have a look at online sources and see if I can do that soon. But anyway, back to the Batpod. And here we go. This is the Batpod. You might notice it's a little bit wrong, this piece right here. Everything else seems to be in place and just fine, but this piece, this tube piece, has a bit of extra plastic inside right here. I can see it in this little gap right there. I can see the molding didn't go quite right, so it is impossible for this bar to go in there without drilling a hole in this piece. I'm not going to bother doing that. Well, maybe I'll drill it later, but not now. You need to see that and see it's not going in. But yeah, it's pretty sturdy, I guess. Now I have no idea how sturdy the original one is, but you can see it's sturdy in a way that's realistic. Like, yeah, the back goes down, but hey, it's supposed to be a sort of a bike, right? So, and as far as I know, it is a one-to-one copy of the official LEGO, just using DeCool parts. And yeah, that just happened. Now in the past I haven't had that much trouble with DeCool based sets. They've always been quite consistent, as always with DeCool, and quite good with the build. Unlike things like Xingyuan, which for the most part is a good build, Xingyuan has sort of, they haven't really adjusted well to the Technic Plus shape bars, and DeCool has always been consistent with those bars. They've never been too tight or too loose. However, not with this set. This set I've encountered multiple pieces that just were too tight to push all the way in. To God knows how I can pull that out. I'll probably snap the bars if I try to pull it out. And you can see some of these pieces, they're not really that stable. And yes, this is the first time I've built a DeCool set where this is technically more of a Technic set. It uses Technic bars all over the place. There's not really that many Lego plates or blocks on this vehicle, so I would consider this more of a Technic set, and because of that, I guess that's something new that I haven't done with DeCool in the past. So a lot of bits here that just feel a bit loose. And speaking of loose, this piece came off a bit loose or a bit too tight. Did that piece go missing? And finally, as one of the most important pieces from this set, the replica of this really rare tire. The rubber feels okay, but I don't think the molding's done too well. Now the pattern on the surface is just fine, but around the edge where it actually goes on the grey wheel piece, it doesn't quite go around it properly. There's definitely bits where the plastic doesn't mold too well. Yes, it stays on the wheel once it's attached, but that's something to be a little bit concerned if you're getting this set just for those pieces. It's not quite on there, it doesn't come off, but it definitely feels a bit off sometimes. It seems fine now. So yeah, in conclusion, this is actually a pretty decent set if you can't afford the original, because it's super rare right now and demand's pretty high. Just be warned that this is definitely a piece that once you build it completely, you might not be able to take it apart because certain bars are far too tight, or certain bars are a bit loose, where things they just sort of like float down. But if this is just a piece that you will put on a shelf on display and not touch or move, you can definitely consider it. It definitely looks the part of the real Lego set. If you like this video or enjoy it, please consider clicking the like button, subscribe button, or leaving a comment below on how you feel about this Batpod or the Bat Tumbler. And as always, you can check out my other videos on official and knockoff Lego reviews on my channel. Hopefully without ad block on, I would appreciate that a lot. And you can also check out Patreon if you want to support me there, if you think I deserve it, but you don't have to do any of that. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day. Why so serious?